Hey bro, what's up? Welcome to this video, and I want to show you, I want to explain to you how your environment keeps you porn addicted and why you should listen to me, because I started, I had a porn addiction since I was like 13, 14, and I struggled with that for years until like almost 2 years ago when I finally like, when I finally quit porn. I I tried so many different, so much different shit, and some of them worked, some of them doesn't really work for me. And let me tell you, your environment is one of the key factors that is keeping you at the state where you are right now, where you keep waking up, keep watching porn, going on your smartphone, typing typing that website in. And yeah, I want to explain to you how this affects your daily life and how you can actually change it so you can finally quit porn. And by the way, if you want to take shit serious, you can click the link down below. I have a full blueprint on how to quit it step by step, where I will also like personally help you with that. But yeah, what I mean by environment, I mean by that, there are like 3 key pillars to your environment that you need to focus on when you want to quit porn. And this is your location, like where it happens most of the time, your social life, and in general, your lifestyle. And your location, I like to explain like this. Like, let's say, for example, there are 2 different people, and one is just like sitting at home, like watching, like playing PC, playing video games, all that shit. And here's the bed, you know, windows, the curtains are closed, so no sunlight is going inside. And this person staying inside all day, also watching on his phone like some bullshit, some reels, and all the time he became he's becoming bored. And so what he's doing through the constant stimulation that he gets from the video games, from the shit that he eats, like staying inside all day, he watches porn to feel like a kind of relief from that. And he's basically porn addicted. And this was me, by the way. Like from 13 till 20 something, I sit almost like all the time, all day in my room. Especially when Corona hit, like I wouldn't go outside. I was just like spending, like watching YouTube videos, watching TikTok and shit. And I fed like 5 to 10 times a day at this like specific time frame from 2020 to like 2021. I fed like, yeah, 5 to 10 times. And this is like one person. And then another one who's like sitting here on the grass, like enjoying the sun and shit. And do you think this person is thinking about watching porn? No, because the location, he's in a natural environment where the he doesn't get stimulated, he doesn't get like overwhelmed with like fucking artificial stuff. And he's just like sitting there in the present moment and enjoying like the nature. And he wouldn't like watch porn in this kind of environment because there isn't anything that can like trigger him or her to watch porn. So basically, the location, very important. If you're someone who's in your room, like who when you stay like inside all day, just to go outside. I know this sounds like simple and probably thinking, yeah, like this is basic shit, but this is the truth. There isn't like a magic trick that can help you to quit porn instantly. Just need to go outside more. Like this is for the location. Now we go into the social life. And let's take, for example, one person, like you for example, you have like a friend and you constantly meeting them, you sharing like brain rot jokes, you go drink sometimes and shit, and you're having like a nice time. But the moment you are like telling him or her your struggles or like problems in your life or like anything serious, they just like, they don't take it like serious, they just laugh at that, and you laugh at that too. Like like these type of friends where you just hang out with when you are going to drink something, going to a specific location, only to have like fun and stuff, and never a serious kind of bonding where you can tell this person, okay, I'm feeling like this right now, or you have like a specific goal, and they don't really understand it, and shit. And this type of social life, when you have like these type of friends who are not really understanding you when you are alone with this problem and can't really talk about this to anyone, then it's easy for you to just like stay in this kind of space, because you think, okay, this isn't really important, like this isn't really like a big thing, and nobody is responding really well to that, so I just might as well like just watch porn all the time. And then let's take, for example, you have like the other side of the spectrum. You have like this friend you can really talk to, like serious stuff. He will relate to you. He will talk about that problem for you. He will help you to fix that and like support you. And when you have these type of friends who can make you accountable, who will help you, it's so much easier for you to just stick to quitting it, to stay strong, to not fall back like to this habit. And this goes in general for everything in life. When you have like the right people beside you, then hitting your goals is just so much easier. And then in general, your lifestyle, this means like all the general stuff, like your social media consumption, your diet, everything. And I don't really know how to paint this here, but just like the baseline, like how you sleep, how you eat and stuff, how your stress. Are you stressed all the time? Are you doing things that you don't enjoy? Are you like just feeling unhappy about yourself? I don't know. And I want to give you I want to now give you like the tips and the step-by-step guide how to change your environment, how to go from this kind of place where you don't feel belonged, where like don't feel that you belong, to somewhere that is really pushing you to get to that goal. And step one is your brain. And if you don't understand, I will explain to you. Your brain basically is the reason why you are meeting these people, why you're doing these habits, why you staying outside, like inside all day. It's because you conditioned your brain to do these things. You told your brain your brain told you over and over again that these things are pleasurable. These things are what's the brain needed. And to fix that, like the good news is you can actually fix that. You can, because the brain is neuroplastic. It can change by different beliefs. If you have if you put different beliefs inside your brain, it will basically change over time. The more consistently you trick your brain basically to believe in something else. For example, this specific diet is better for me. This is like doing healthier stuff is easy. Cutting off bad friends is easy. Like shit that you actually want to do, you need to tell your brain over and over again what you want to do. Otherwise, it won't really change that much. You will keep stuck at doing these same habits over and over again. And basically what I'm talking about is fixing your mindset. And the best way to do it is like what I personally did. I wrote down like affirmations, 3-4 affirmations a day that I want to believe in myself. And over time, the more consistently I've done that, the more I really believed these things, and it was easier for me to quit certain addictions, to quit bad habits, to go more outside, to like be with other people that I really want to be around, that understand me. And yeah, do that. The more you do that, it's easier for you to basically change your environment. Then, step 2, the diet. And why I'm talking about diet is so fucking important for your mental health. Like, this is way more important than anything else. This is like the foundation to everything. I will show you now like a specific diet that will fix your depression, fix your hormones, make you think sharp, and makes you do better decisions, and basically like fix all other mental problems. And because you are watching porn because your brain is fucked, your brain is not working how it should work, because of the things that you keep, like that you are eating. And if you eat shitty food, you will shitty about yourself, and you will try to compensate with porn or video games. And yeah, diet that I'm talking about is an meat diet, like an all meat diet. And I'm talking about basically 80% eating only meat, and the rest is like more protein based, like eggs and stuff, and milk, like dairy products. And yeah. So, and why this diet works, it's basically has all the nutrients that the body needs to feel good. It's rich in B vitamins, and this is important for brain health. If you have a healthy brain and good functioning brain, then you will do better decisions when you will lay in bed thinking about, oh, should I watch porn, should I not? If you have a healthy brain, you will know, okay, porn is not good for me. You'll be more aware of that and like watch it less. And one of the most important ones, it lowers your stress levels, and like basically it lowers your cortisol. This is the stress hormone in our brain. And why it's so important, because stress is one key indicator, like one key factor of you watching porn, because this is one of the main triggers. Like stress, loneliness, and boredom, these are like the triggers that are making you addicted, and lowering your stress make it so easy to stay away from that. And now, step 3, go outside and join a community. Now you will think like, what the fuck do you want from me? Like, why joining a community? Like, I have friends and stuff and I can talk to them. But let's be honest, when you talk to your friends, you basically acting in a kind of way, and when you are at home, you are watching videos, you are doing stuff that you wouldn't do with your friends. Like, you would research about things that interest you, but you couldn't like talk to your friends because it would be like weird or something. And why I'm telling this, because this was my case, you know. I had like friends, I had friend groups, and it was nice like hanging out with them. But when I was at home, I was doing different things that I couldn't really talk to my friends about. And this is why joining a community is about a specific thing, about a specific hobby, is so like fucking valuable, because you can finally like talk about things that are really interest you. And if you have like people who understanding you, who have like the same goals, same interests, then it's really easy for you to like not feel alone, you know. Like, this is so fucking valuable. And communities can be like sports clubs, gyms, hiking bands, and even, you know, things like that. Like, if you like recovery groups for porn, for example, this shit also exists for a reason, where you can open up clearly, where people have also the same problems, like, and they all talking at each other out. And when you talk about that stuff that you really want to talk about, then it's easier for you to just like to stay away from porn. because you have like, this is what I'm talking about, the social life. When you have like a social life with people that are understanding you, then staying away and be accountable is easy. And by the way, if you don't want to go like in communities, then I have a link down below where you can join one, like where I can answer all your questions, because I had a problem myself. I wish I could talk to anybody about this. And yeah, and you have like every information that you need to quit it in 2 to 3 months. And yeah, this was about it. This was how you change your environment. I hope you learned something from this. Again, if you want to take the shit serious, then click the link down below and join my community. Have a nice day and see you in the next video.